Now, I would like to introduce you to Kabir Fahria, alumna of Umeå University. Kabir is from Bangladesh and earned a master's degree in human-computer interaction and social media in 2006. Like our previous speaker today, Munashe, Kabir has also received the Global Swede Award as a student. Besides her excellent educational performance, she was highly engaged in social issues, investigating feminist theories in design, and held symposiums about gender, sexuality, and social media. Today, she's working in Umeå in an IT company called CodeMill. Kabir is here today to talk to you about never giving up. Please welcome on stage our alumna, Kabir Fahria.
Hello, everyone. I would like to start by thanking Umeå University for this opportunity and also congratulating the master students of 2019. There was a day when I was sitting there as one of you. In 2016, I was sitting there with a lot of anxiety, sadness, and happiness. I was happy because I was graduating. I was sad because I'm going to leave my friends, my teachers. I might not come back to this university again. And I was anxious because I wasn't sure about my future. As most of you don't know me, let me introduce myself a little bit. I'm a Umeå University alumna. I did my bachelor's in computer science from Bangladesh. I did my master's in human-computer interaction in Umeå University with the scholarship from SI. Swedish Institute. I have worked with human rights activities, and now I work as a system developer. I moved to Umeå in the year 2014, and I graduated in 2016. When I came to Umeå, I came here with an open mind. Every day seemed like a blessing to me. I was, of course, exploring myself and also my opportunities. During my stay here, I got lost a lot of time. When I say lost, I actually mean getting lost on the streets. Let me give you one example. One day I took a bus from airport and I was going to the university area. On the Vasaplan, the bus stopped and there was an announcement. I was sitting at the back and I had headphones on. And also the announcement was in Swedish, so I really did not understand what the person was saying. I was browsing and didn't care at all because I'm going to Umeå University anyway. When I will see the stop, I will put Stona. But actually, at one point, I noticed that the bus wasn't going to Umeå University or that area. It was going somewhere else, and I had no idea where I was. I took up my phone. I checked Google Maps. As you all know, we get lost and look for Google Maps. And then I found out that I was actually going away from Umeå. And I did not have any idea about the route, like where it is going. And then I noticed there's no one in the bus except the bus driver. I walked up to the bus driver and said that, where am I going? And by the time the bus entered a very vast place where there were other ultra buses, the bus driver said, this is the end point. I already declared, announced in Vasaplan that the bus won't go farther. And I requested everyone to go down. I said, well, yes, it was in Swedish, and I don't understand Swedish. The bus driver was really annoyed with me. Like, who is this person? And then I asked the person that, can I take a bus from here? They said, there's no nearby bus stop. So then the person looked at me, and I was about to, cry. I didn't know actually what to do, holding my phone. Maybe I'm going to call 112, ask for help, because I don't know what to do. But the bus driver said that his wife is also going to quit and they can give me a lift to the town. And they actually gave me a lift to town. Throughout the way, I was holding my phone like this and sitting. But they really tried to make me feel at ease. And that time, I realized that there's still goodness in the world. And we need to live for it. The experience taught me two things. One is that whenever nowadays there's an announcement and I'm in public space and I don't understand what they're speaking, I ask someone nearby. Even though it's really kind of shameful or I feel unconfident, but it's really good to ask before I get lost. And second thing is that we should always be humble to other people because people have shortcomings. I have to, be it linguistics or functionalities or whatever. Anyways, as I said before, when I came to Sweden, I came with an open mind and I was exploring my options. And I started doing human rights activism and I got really involved with it. So I started organizing lectures, workshops, and holding workshops as well. And I held my first workshop, actually lecture, in Women's History Museum in 2015. And I ended up there by actually getting to know people, getting to know my niche, getting to know what I like. And as we call it in Sweden, networking, I'm pretty sure everyone else has also told you that networking is so important in Sweden. And then comes going to fika. Fika is part of networking. So we go for fika. Actually, it could be anything. It's for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and that really helps. It helps to get to know people and helps to actually share our knowledge and get more knowledge. So during the time when I was writing my thesis, I started looking for PhD opportunities because I wanted to do PhD in human rights activism and combining it with technology. That time, I was also struggling with my mental health issues. I had a lot of anxieties. Every day seemed very long, and I struggled a lot. And that time, my supervisor, the person I was writing the thesis under, my study counselor, as in Swedish we call it yrkesvägledare, that person, and few friends of mine actually helped me to keep my focus and write my thesis on time. Also, they helped me to get professional help. So first I sought help in Umeå University. Later on, I ended up in the healthcare system, and I got help. Now, when I look back, that was a grateful thing that happened to me, and I'm really grateful for it. And that happened because we have this support system in Sweden. We have this support from Umeå University. And then when I was struggling and everything, I actually ended up with a job. I started working in activism as a professional. And then I was doing the same thing I was doing as a student, but the difference was I was getting paid for it. And that was really excellent. But that time, I started thinking that I would want to go back to coding because I really loved it. And I would do activism in my other time rather than as my profession. And that journey wasn't easy either. I got a lot of rejections before I ended up with the job I'm doing right now. And every day now, when I go to work, I really tell myself I love my job. I really love it. Trust me. I'm not exaggerating here. So I love my job, and I'm really happy, but my journey wasn't easy. Every day was difficult for me. I felt like I won't be able to do it. I won't be able to make it. I was anxious. I had struggles, but I came over it. And that's what I think I need to keep in mind, or we all need to keep in mind, that end of the day, what matters is that we never give up. We need to ask for help when it is needed, and to know when to take a break. It's very, very, very important to know when to take a break. And last but not least, surround ourselves with people who actually encourage us, not to discourage us. This is really important. Therefore, today, I wanted to share my experience. I wanted to share with you all because maybe here somewhere there are someone who needed to hear it, who is going through the same situation I went through. And it's going to be okay. We just need to take small steps and never give up. Thank you, everyone. And once again, congratulations.